kick this thing off. All right, we are live. We are live. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Happy Wednesday. I think today is. Yes, today is Wednesday. I'll be losing some of my days sometimes because I'm working from home, so I don't look at the calendar as much. But today is Wednesday. Today is Hump Day, and I want to say thank you to everybody that's coming on here. That's really getting ready to chime in, man. We got some great information to share with you guys tonight. But I was doing something earlier, man, and this song came on. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This fired me up because this made me think of where I was at over a year ago and where I'm at today. So let me just go ahead and get this so we can fire up them juices real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I was feeling. That's how I'm feeling right now. Here we go. Let it feel. I'm telling you. Come on. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Come on, kid. I know you feel it. Let's go. Get them juices flowing. Hey. Hey. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now the whole team here. Yeah. Oh, there go, coach. Give me some, coach. That's how we feeling right now. We started from the bottom and now we here. Somebody need a financial breakthrough tonight and they about to get it. All right. I had to put that on just to fire y'all up, man, because, man, I'm so fired up to be here. And I'm going to tell y'all why, man, because God, for some reason, always put me in situations and conversations that really opened my eyes to something, man. And I posted this video, and if you're on my Facebook page, you can go and listen at it, but I'm about to break it down to you real quick, give you the quick overview of it so we can get into this presentation. So I was talking to this gentleman on the phone, one of my customers, or setting him up with service, and we were just kind of going into it. So I learned that he was a truck driver. And as we were talking, he was telling me that he had retired at the age of 49. During his retirement, he was taking care of his mother and everything like that. Now, this was around like 2007. Now, when 2008 hit, we all know what happened, right? That was the last time we had like this major recession where everything like went, the stock market crashed, the real estate, everything just went down, right? And he said that he lost during this pandemic at that time, guys, he lost $500,000, $500,000 that he lost due to the economy crash, And what was crazy was it forced him out of retirement to start driving trucks again because that's all he knew. He started driving trucks again. He lost everything, guys, during this time to a point to where he was living in his truck for about 3 to 4 years. So he was working and living in his truck after losing $500,000. Guys, could you imagine working hard, saving your money so that way you can enjoy the fruits of your labor and losing $500,000? Like, how would you feel? I want you guys to think about that right now because so many people are going through that right now in our economy today. But $500,000 gone due to something that he had no control over. And the reason why I'm telling y'all that is because this information, if this would have been around at the time when this happened in his life, that never would have happened to him. And that's why I get so fired up because I feel like there's a learning experience in every conversation you have if you just pay attention. And I know for a fact when that hit me, man, I literally on my 15-minute break, I had to shoot a live and talk about that because I was so fired up for what I was about to bring to this presentation tonight. All right, so I want you guys to take all that negativity out your head, sit it to the side, man. All that, anything that happened to you, things that didn't work in your past, I ask you that, sit that to the side, open up your mind, open up your heart and your soul and soak this information in because this could be the information that give you the financial breakthrough that you've been fighting and struggling for so long, all right? So let's go ahead and dive into it. Let me get this presentation set up for you and we are about to dive into it. All right, so let me go ahead and share my screen because I know a lot of you guys been seeing this information and maybe you've been having questions. Maybe you've seen the information and maybe you've been questioning or maybe not understanding what this really stands for, guys. But here it goes right here. The company that I'm going to be talking about and sharing information with you about tonight, guys, is MWR Financial. And MWR Financial is America's leading financial strategies company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. Okay. So the question that we ask, guys, is why are you here? Why did you choose to be here? You could have been anywhere else doing anything else, but why are you here? Well, you want to talk about money with us, right? And whose money are we talking about? We are talking about your money. Okay. Now, the thing is that during this presentation, I want you to get used to these numbers, right? The 4, 3, 2, 1. And what I'm going to be sharing with you guys is the 4 financial challenges remedied by the 3 solutions, achieving 2 objectives, all handled by one company. All right. So let's dive into the financial challenges. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get all of these up so that way you guys can take a look at it as I'm speaking to you. Okay. Because when I think about that conversation I had today, and the guy that lost $500,000, it just kind of puts me in the thought process that a lot of us, we were not educated on the money game or the rules of the wealthy. See, we were taught to go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a degree, then find that dream job, buy that dream house with the white picket fence, and live life happily ever after. And then they packaged it up, put a bow on top, and called it the American dream. But if we look at our economy today, the American dream is so far-fetched, wouldn't you think? I mean, millions of people in the unemployment line without jobs. 36,000 jobs lost at United Airlines. I mean, pilots that have been flying for years, forced into early retirement due to this economy crash that we are having during this pandemic. So what ends up happening, guys, is that, with the taxes, we give a third of our income away to taxes. So when we followed those old principles and did exactly what we were told, they never told us that we would be giving that third of income away to taxes. So what happens is when you give a third of your income away to taxes, now you have to do what? You got to pull out the credit card so you can make up the difference. So the credit cards that we are swiping and we are using during this time, it's a temporary fix. But in the long term effect, you're doing something else behind the scenes and you're creating more debt. Because as you're swiping, a lot of people don't realize at some point you have to pay that back. Okay. So you end up giving a third of your income to credit and debt. So now that you've given a third of your income to taxes, right, from working at your job, you make up the difference. You give a third of your income to credit and taxes. Now you got a third of your income left to go that goes toward living expenses and big business. Okay. So living expenses is our day-to-day routine, going to work, making money, paying the bills, making sure the roof is over our head, food is on the table, clothes is on our kids' back, the normal adult things that we do, right? And then also we are spending a lot of money with big business, okay? And as we know, we're coming up on some of the biggest holidays of the year. So kids are getting ready to go back to school. We got September with Labor Day coming. October is Halloween. November, you got Brown Thursday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Then you turn around, you got Thanksgiving, so you got to feed everybody. Then just when you thought you were done, you have Christmas the next month. You got to get those gifts, right? And then just when you thought it was over, the whole year starts over again. So every month we have some type of holiday or something that we're going to be spending money with big businesses on. But that doesn't include all of the miscellaneous things that come in between, right? So we're talking about baby showers, weddings, taking trips, doing extracurricular things with your family, the sports, all of these things that you're always spending. So there's no wonder why so many people feel like they're broke and struggling in today's society. So we end up giving a third of our income to living expenses and big business. So then now that we've given a third to taxes, a third to credit and debt, a third to living expenses and big business, now what do we really have left to go into our financial future? Preparing for retirement while trying to fight inflation along the way. See, the thing is, guys, inflation is the silent income killer. You never see it coming. It just, these prices, they just start creeping up on you, right? The cost of goods and service start to increase. And I know some of you probably seen it or have experienced it. So if you look at the gas prices, just a couple of months ago, we were super excited that gas prices were so low. But why were they so low? Because nobody was driving anywhere. So to go out and spend $1.30 on some gas, man, we were dancing, but the car was parked the majority of the time, right? But now that people are starting to move a little bit more, now you're starting to see those gas prices creeping back up. All right. As far as going to buy food and things like that in the stores, that's those same products that a couple of weeks ago you spent a certain price on, you've noticed that the price has increased. So if you see taxes going up, you see inflation going up, but your income is staying the same, it's not going up with the taxes and inflation, guys, how are you supposed to survive? All right. And the results for most Americans, guys, here it is. 78% are living paycheck to paycheck. 70% are paying too much in taxes. 80% have credit challenges. 90% are buried in debt, leaving 70% of Americans with less than $5,000 saved at the age of 65. I mean, that's crazy. That's a crazy statistic because out of 10 people that you talk to, 7 of those people have very little saved for their retirement or nothing at all. And that's crazy. And the thing is that it's not like we don't know that we're living paycheck to paycheck. It's not that we don't know that we're paying too much in taxes or we have credit challenges or we're buried under debt. But for so long, because of the old principles, we just never had the answers, the right answers on how to overcome these challenges. And the thing is, guys, here's the question for you. How long are you willing to continue to be a statistic? How long are you willing to be part of that 78% or that 90%? How long are you willing to be there, or are you ready to change it? Okay. So the thing is that now that you know how your money is shifted away from you, let's talk about the good stuff. How are we going to be able to shift that income back to its original owner, which is you? Okay. So what is income shifting? Okay. Income shifting is a financial strategy that we use to shift income back to its original owner, which is you. Remember, you go to work for that money every single day, working 40, 50 hours a week. Some of you guys are out here working 2 and 3 different jobs just to make ends meet. You work hard for that money. So why is it that the government, the banks, and the big business have first dibs on the money that you work for, leaving you out here struggling? See, it's time to shift the mindset. That's what I'm here to educate you guys on tonight. All right. So that brings us to the 3 solutions that everyone needs to make this happen. All right. And that's cash flow management, business income, and investment income. Okay. So with cash flow management, this is where you're going to learn how to shift your income back to you. Okay. And to do this, guys, you got to learn how to minimize those taxes, minimize your debt, and also minimize your expenses. Since I've been on this journey with MWR Financial, one of the things that I learned along the way is that I wasn't as broke as I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I was paying bills and things like that, but there was a lot of little extra money that was going out that I was just spending frivolously, not thinking about it. And then it caused me to be broke. But once you start to become aware of your money and where it's going, you start to see things and you start to minimize those expenses. Okay. So then when you learn to do those things, guys, now you want to incorporate business income. Okay. This is where you want to increase your income, and you can do that through controlled and owned income. Here's the thing, guys. As long as you work at your job, you are not in control. As long as you're on unemployment and you're getting money from the government, you are not in control, because at any given moment, your job can close down, just like we've seen during this pandemic. And if you can't clock in, that guaranteed paycheck that you work for, gone. If the government decides to make changes in the unemployment and take money away or stop paying a certain amount of money, that money is gone. So you got to learn to be able to have controlled and own income, something that you are in control of, that your job can't take away from you or the government can't take away from you. Once again, guys, this saying is something that just fires me up every time. If you give people the power to feed you, you give the same people the power to starve you. So when you are putting all your faith in these jobs in the government, you're giving them the power to feed you, but you're also giving them the same power to starve you. So when they need to make changes, they can do it at your expense. Okay. You also want to be able to increase your income by residual income. That's doing something one time and getting paid over and over and over again for it. And you also want to be able to build your income through leveraged income. This is where you build a team of people. See, one of the things I learned along the way is that I would rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of my own. It just makes sense. The saying that says work smarter, not harder, that is so true, okay? So when you learn about increasing your income, right? Now this gets you into investment income. And this is where you get your money working for you, right? I hear that Rihanna song in my song, like work, 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 right? That's how you want your money working for you, right? And you can do this through compound interest, capital gains and dividends, business through residuals and royalties. All right. So let's talk about the people that fall under the cash flow management section, right? This is our W-2 employees. And I ain't talking down to nobody because I still work my job, but I've learned some things that help change, right? Because when I found out that I was the highest taxed, right? Taxed anywhere up to 37%. And I started to realize, the employees work first, the employees pay taxes first, and then you spend what's left, which is so true because when you see it, guys, and you get your check, what's the two things that you see? You see a few things. You see your gross amount, right? And then you see all these deductions that's coming out, which we like to call taxes. And then you're left with the net. And then the net looks gross, don't it? Like it makes you feel sick. You're like, I worked all these hours, just all I brought home, right? So this is where you are trading your time for dollars. Now, a lot of us, we continue to follow this path because we were never taught how to reduce our taxes. But guess what, guys? This brings us to number 2. You have to start a business. You have to start a business. Because now, guys, especially in today's economy, it doesn't pay to go out here and try to start a brick and mortar business with everything going on. But guess what? You can start a home-based business. Why? You already pay rent or mortgage for your home, guys. Guess what? You can write those things off, the miles you drive, the cell phone, right? So this is going to help you guys to reduce the amount of taxes that you are paying out, anywhere from 0 to 23%. Everybody knows Jeff Bezos, CEO of Amazon. This guy makes billions of dollars, probably up in the trillions now with this pandemic that happened, right? But when he was making billions of dollars, guys, this man paid 0 in taxes. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, you are out here working 40, 50 hours a week, 2 or 3 different jobs, and you're giving up to 37% of your money away. Guys, that's a little backwards, right? Because in my mind, what makes sense to me, the more money you make, the more money they take. But it seems that the roles have reversed, and this is the reason why, guys. This is where the business works. The business spends first, and then you're taxed on what's left. This is how you're going to beat inflation and income limits with the power of leverage, okay? With the power of leverage. So now when you start to do that, you're increasing your income, you're reducing those taxes by starting a business, right? Now you get yourself ready for the investment income, guys. And this is where everybody wants to be because this is where you're the lowest tax, anywhere from 12 to 15%. This is where your money works 24/7. Your money makes more money and you are taxed the least. This is where time and financial freedom begins. And if you're listening at this, if you're not striving for that, I don't know what you're doing. Okay. So this brings us to the 2 objectives that everyone works for. Okay. That's our current lifestyle. We do this on a daily basis. We go to work to maintain our current lifestyle, right? But then also we got to start focusing on our future lifestyle, which comes from the investments. But if we remember them statistics that I shared with you guys, there's no wonder why so many people fall short in this area right here, because they just don't have the money to be able to focus on investing when all they're trying to do is survive from day to day. And this brings us to the one company that is going to help you overcome all of that and do it all for you. And that's MWR Financial. Man, when I say that name, it just excites me and fires me up because this is a financial strategies company that provides everything you need to shift and grow your income. See, what I love about this is that I've been doing this in this industry for years, hopping from business to business to business, looking for that financial breakthrough. I would get a little bit, but never really had that breakthrough that I was looking for. And I always went to these businesses based on the hype because everybody was joining them. But what I loved about MWR Financial when I seen it, that it wasn't based on hype. It wasn't based on all the fluff. These were real people sharing real stories and real results of them saying yes to an opportunity, because MWR is not hype. It's a movement. It's the Make Wealth Real movement. And that's to provide American families with everything they need to overcome the financial challenges created by our tax, credit, banking, and educational systems so you can live the current and future lifestyles that you want. Not that that your bank account deems you worthy of or what you qualify for, but you get a chance to choose that for yourself. All right. And see, our goals here, guys, is to help eliminate $50 billion in consumer debt, create 10,000 millionaires, 150,000 six-figure earners. And just right there, just hearing that alone, that's their plan for everyone that comes on board, man. 10,000 millionaires, 150,000. When was the last time your boss at your job came through and say, hey guys, the plan here at the job is to create 10,000 millionaires here with your hourly wage or salary? You'll never hear that. When have you heard the government come out and say, hey guys, our goal with this stimulus check is to create millionaires? You never heard that. But MWR Financial is coming to you saying, we want to create 10,000 millionaires. We want to create 150,000 six-figure earners without you having to punch a clock. We also want to generate $100 billion in investment income. I mean, this is just truly powerful. And I don't know about you guys, but that's something I definitely want to be a part of, okay? So how is this made possible? Well, it's made possible through our Financial Edge membership, also, and that's our cash flow management and investment income, and also through our MWR Financial Business Opportunity, and it's our business ownership and business income, okay? So we want to talk about the Financial Edge membership, okay? This is where you get your own personal team of experts that use proven strategies that shift and grow your income, okay? Man, let me tell you, that is powerful, because there's not a wealthy person on this earth right now that don't have a team of experts that's working on their behalf, taking care of the things that they don't really want to focus on. They got a team of experts to do it for them. And the one reason why we haven't seeked out experts to help us out, because it's too expensive. It just doesn't fit the budget. But now MWR Financial is about to show you a way that you can have a team of experts that's affordable for you and your spouse, okay? So check it out. They're going to give you everything you need to succeed like a financial expert without having to become one. So you don't have to know it all. You don't have to have a background in it. You don't got to fix your own credit. We ain't going to sit you in front of no videos for you to figure it out yourself. Why? Because our experts do all the work. You see it here, all. Over there highlighted in capital letters, all the work. Your experts. I mean, that's just powerful. Just knowing that you don't have to do it. You got a team of experts that got your back, okay? So let's talk about it. We got 4 pillars to the Financial Edge membership, okay? And those pillars are Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, and Wealth Max. So get used to the word max, okay? Because that's what it's about. Because with Money Max, guys, Money Max is our tax reduction strategies. This is where you get to reduce those taxes that you always see in your check. You like, damn, all these taxes. Well, they're going to show you how to reduce those taxes and give yourself an instant pay raise without having to work any extra hours, without having to go and ask your boss for a raise, guys. You're going to be able to ask an expert with unlimited CPA, CFP, and enrolled agent advice on demand. See, our tax experts here are there to help you to stop overpaying in those taxes by using the business tax laws that all of the wealthy people use and know very well, right, to help you pay less, and they adjust your W-4 for you, okay? Now, if you looked at the W-4 from last year, guys, it was super simple. You can make your adjustments and allowances on there, and then you can adjust it pretty quickly. On the new W-4, now they want dollar amounts. So the new W-4 look like a big mathematical equation. So just imagine trying to sit down, figure that out for yourself. And how many people could still get that wrong? Well, guess what? Our experts will not only adjust, they fill it out for you. They send it back, you print it up, you take it to your job, and on your next paycheck, you see extra money, right? The money that you've been giving away to the government. And the results from this, guys, is a tax savings shifted back to you from the government, all right? So I want you guys to put in the chat or whatever it is, give me my money. Give me my money because you work for it, all right? So this gets us over to Credit Max, right? Credit Max is our credit restoration strategies. This is where you're going to increase those credit scores. I know for a fact that y'all tired of being denied everywhere. I know y'all tired of feeling that anxiety when you walk into the dealership and they pull out the red carpet. Hey, sir, ma'am, do you want some water? Everything. And then when they run your credit, it get dark in there and then the shades start fluttering and everything. I know y'all tired of feeling like that, right? See, the thing is that when you increase those credit scores, They are going to help to lower the interest rates, the monthly payments, and insurance premiums. So our credit experts are going to help you to restore, enhance, rebuild, and monitor your credit. Okay, that's very important, because I see a lot of people that go out here looking for a quick fix. So their cousin told them that they could fix their credit in 21 days. You see all these ads popping up on Facebook saying, oh, I need to do that. So they go spend all this money. And then what they do is they spend money on these companies that overpromise and underdeliver. Now, I'm not saying all like repair companies and programs don't work, because I've seen them work for people. Here's the problem. The problem is that even if they were to help you get a good score, 700 and above, they don't educate you on what to do next with it, how to leverage your credit, how to make the right decision. They tap you on the back, say, thank you for using our service, and they send you back out in the world with the same old habits that got you in that predicament in the first place. But with our experts, they don't do that. They're going to help you fix, they're going to help you to restore, they're going to help you to enhance, but they're going to help you monitor it. So when you want to make any decisions that involve your credit, guess what you do? You call your experts. You let them know what you're trying to do, and they're going to point you in the right direction. We're seeing average credit scores increases of 50 to 150 points. 50 to 150 points, man. We got so many testimonies. I'm telling you guys, man, when you see it, you'll be like, my goodness, right? And the results from this, guys, is the interest savings shifted back to you from the banks. All right, so this brings us over to Equity Max. Equity Max is the debt elimination strategies that we use, right? And it's to help you to eliminate your debt in record time without you having to spend more than you're already spending, right? And they're going to help you to save thousands of dollars in interest. See, the debt system provides a monthly plan of action to accelerate payoff dates and maximize your interest savings. What I love about this is that you can upload anything that you're paying on, car payment, mortgages, college debt, credit cards, right? Get that information over to your experts. They're going to actually put a game plan together. When you get this monthly statement, guys, they're going to have an outline for you. They're going to show you what your creditors wanted you to pay. And I've seen some crazy numbers on that. I've seen people paying over 100 years on this debt based on the creditors, right? And then Equity Max comes in and says, nope, we're going to show you how to get this paid off in 2-3 years, right? Knock all of that time off. They're going to help you to shave off a lot of that interest. And what I love most, guys, they give you an end date when you're going to be out of debt. I mean, think about how long you've been paying on debt. You've been trying to pay it down, but it looks like the number's really not moving. Well, that's because the majority of your money is going toward interest. And this is what the banks are making their money on. It's pretty much their quote unquote residual income. So why would they put a plan together for you to pay that off? But Equity Max is going to show you guys how to do that and be debt free. And once you're debt free, guys, they also give you a millionaire date. So just think about that. Looking at that monthly statement and you see the year that you're going to be a millionaire, how exciting that's going to make you feel inside, guys. And then another thing, just when you thought they were done, right? They eliminate your debt. No. They came out and they bought a new division in called Bill Shredder, guys. You heard it right, Bill Shredder. This is a team of experts that go out there and negotiate the bills that you pay every month, so that way you can pay the lowest price on your bills, saving you more money every month. Guys, they don't even ask you to call them, your people that you're paying the bills to. They pick up the phone and they negotiate on your behalf, guys. I mean, this thing is truly powerful. I mean, just think about how much money you're going to be saving from debt, how much money you could be saving from your bills being reduced. Equity Max is going to make it happen, right? And the results from that, guys, is debt payments shifted back to you from the banks and big business. Now, the thing is that why are these three so closely together? Why did MWR set this up? Well, we talked about what earlier? Income shifting, and talking about shifting the income back to its original owner, which is you, right? So let me show you how this works. Money Max is going to help you reduce the taxes. So if they reduce the taxes and put that money back in your check, guess where that money's coming? It's shifted back to you, okay? When Credit Max helps you to increase the credit scores, that means that the insurance premiums and the interest rates are coming down, which means when you're saving money on that, guess where that money's coming? It's coming back to you, all right? Equity Max, they're helping you to eliminate your debt in record time, saving you thousands on interest. And then on top of that, helping you to shred those bills anywhere up to 40 to 50%. So when you're saving money off your debt and your bills, guess where that money's coming? It's coming back to you. So now as you are taking your money back, your income is increasing. Now you're getting ready to sit down with our Wealth Max experts, okay? And this is our wealth generation strategies that shows you the best ways to save, grow, and protect your money tax-free with no risk of loss. The story that I shared earlier with you guys, like I wish that I could get in a time machine, go back in time at when this guy was on the brink of the economy crashing and tell him about Wealth Max. Tell him to pull his money and get with the Wealth Max experts, because that man wouldn't be driving that truck again. And the crazy thing about it, when I was talking with him about it, guys, I didn't want to directly ask him his age. And I said, so I tried to find a roundabout way to find out. So I asked him, I said, how long are you planning to drive the truck before you retire again? He said, I'm going to be driving this truck till I'm 70 years old. 70. And the reason why I'm telling y'all that, man, is because this is something that happened way back in 2008. We're in 2020. And he's still being affected by something that happened 12 years ago. And this is something that's here, guys. Our wealth experts are going to help you to design your wealth plan, set up your and structure your private reserve account and land banking purchases, right? So they're going to help you to become your own bank. They're going to show you how to put your money in, watch your money grow as the stock market grows. When the stock market crashes like it did during this pandemic, your money flatlines. You never lose anything at all. You get a chance to borrow money from yourself. And for any purchase that you have, and when you make the payments, you pay yourself back instead of paying the banks back, guys. I mean, how many of you guys would love to do that? They're also going to teach you guys about land banking, how to purchase land 20 to 40% below the market value in the path of growth. See, our experts, they go out and they pay attention to all the areas and what's happening in those areas. And then when they find an area that's promising and look like it's going to be growing over the next few years, they let you know so that way you can purchase that piece of land. So when that new development comes in, guys, and they want that piece of land, now you can turn around and sell that piece of land at retail cost. Okay, so our wealth experts are going to set you up for your financial future. And the results from this, guys, your money grows and works and you become the bank. So let's talk about it, guys. So we're going to dive into it. So just real quick, I don't have any testimonies tonight to come on, but what I want to share with you guys is the fact that we have a testimonial page. Okay, I'm not going to go there tonight just for the sake of time, but I want you guys to get back to the person that shared this with you, got you on this Zoom call, and ask them to invite you to our MWR testimonials group, because that's a place where you're going to be able to see real people with real struggles coming out with real results. And there's going to be somebody in there that you're going to be able to resonate with their story. So that way, you know that this thing is real and it's not a game. Okay. So now we want to talk about, now we got the Financial Edge membership out of the way, guys. We want to talk about how you can make money. And you can make money by owning an MWR financial business. This is where you're going to be able to make wealth real by increasing your income one digit at a time. Okay. One digit at a time. So here's what I love about this business, okay? I've been in other business selling, health and wellness and things, and that's great. I'm not knocking anything else. But one of my mentors said something to me. He said, usually what makes dollars makes sense, right? Or no, it's the other way around. Usually what makes sense makes dollars. There we go. I got it right now. So that's something that he told me, and that always stuck with me. He said, it's about maximum exposure. So it's about looking at what's going on in the economy and what's in demand. And guys, people struggling, overpaying in taxes, no jobs. We have something that can be in every single household across America. And all you have to do is go out here and share, expose, and invite them to the same information that you're looking at right now. You don't got to do the explaining. You don't have to do anything. Just let them know you saw some amazing. Can you get on here and see it? And if you do that, guys, guess what? Now you can create an additional income for you guys. Let me show you how this works. We already got the blueprint. So if you go out here and you invite your people in and you go and get 3 people that say, yes, I want to be in the business, right? And you get one outside customer that says, you know what, I just want the membership, I just want to use the services and the experts. This is what you get paid, guys. You do that within your first 30 days, you're going to earn yourself a $150 30-day momentum bonus just by doing that in your first 30 days. Then you get paid for every single person. So for every person that come into business, and we call them the qualified financial directors, you earn $50 per person. So that's another $150. And then for your customer, you get paid $40 for a total of $340 that you get paid just by doing this within your first 30 days. Okay. But now when you do that, guys, you have now unlocked one of the 10 ways. Yep, you heard me. One of the 10 ways. Put your hands up. One of the 10 ways. One. I feel like I'm in one of them old school, like Cool in the Game. One in the 10 ways. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the 10 ways that we get paid, and that's the daily guarantee, right? And that gets you started with $5 a day, guys. $5 a day. So that's $150 extra a month that is coming in. But here's what's really cool. Now we gotta go out and we gotta teach the 3 people that we brought into the business the same thing, to go out and get their 3 people into the business and 1 customer. So if you help those 3 who enroll 3 in 60 days, guys, you get an additional $450 momentum bonus. But then now, guess what? They got to go and help their 3. So if you help 3 who enroll 3 in 90 days, now you get an additional $900 a month, $900 momentum bonus, not a month, but a momentum bonus, for a total of $1,500 in momentum bonuses alone, just by you doing it and showing other people what you do. See, this is the power of duplication and leverage. See, my definition of duplication, guys, if everybody does a little, nobody has to do a lot. So if we all follow the same blueprint, you're going to automatically win by default with this commission structure, okay? And here's what it is, guys. When you do that and you get your 3 and you enroll 3 who enroll 3 and you help 3 who enroll 3 in 90 days, now if we do the math, guys, you have 12 qualified financial directors on your team. So now that increases your daily guarantee, the one of the 10 ways. See, that's going to be stuck in y'all head tonight. Y'all going to be sitting in front of the computer. One of the 10 ways. You know what I'm saying? See, Ken, I see him right there. I see him. We're ready to throw it up, right? So, so anyways, guys, that's $20 a day guaranteed. That's $600 a month coming in, guys. What could an additional $600 a month guaranteed do for your family right now? Last year alone, guys, 70% of the foreclosed homes could have been saved with an extra $500 a month coming in. And just right here with just 12 people on your team, and you only bought in 3, you can start earning $600 extra a month, okay? This is our 4, 5, 6, and 7-digit residual income strategy, okay? And now we got other ways that we get paid. We got our presidential bonus. We got the luxury vehicle club bonus, okay? So now just imagine, guys, let's just kind of imagine if you follow that blueprint and everybody goes out and gets their 3 and 1 and they just follow it, right? And everybody's increasing their daily pay. Check this out. When you get 584 qualified financial directors from everybody just playing their part, you get an additional $200 a day guaranteed. That is $6,000 a month. You now reach your 3rd level of the presidential bonus, which is $2,500 a month. And then you max out your luxury vehicle club bonus for $3,000 a month. And if we do the math, guys, look at this. $11,500 a month working from home. Working from home. That's $138,000 a year. And just when you thought they was done paying us, remember, this is 3 ways that we showing you. We got more ways that we get paid. It's like they just throwing money at us, man. They're like, come and get it. Go out here and share this. We want to pay you for helping people, helping expose people to what we do. Man, we get 25% check matches on personal QFDs, up to $75 coded leadership bonuses, 25 to 50% presidential bonus check matches, and personal and coded residual bonuses. I mean, man, it just doesn't end, guys. That's what's so exciting. And the thing is that I can't believe that I'm making the money that I'm making for doing pretty much nothing, because 90% of the work is done for you by licensed experts and enrolled agents with the IRS. And all you doing is using the services, leveraging the experts, and then you go out here and share your results with other people and say, hey, if you want to check this out, we got a Zoom call tonight, and you invite them. And when they see this information, they're going to be fired up like you, and they're going to hit you back and say, I'm ready to get started. And you just got paid. I mean, that's just how easy it is, guys. It gets no easier than that, guys. So now that we done talked about money, right? Now you done learned about the one company that's going to help you to achieve your two objectives by providing you with the three solutions needed to remedy the four financial challenges that everyone faces, okay? So let's talk about costs, all right? This is where people get on their Forrest Gump and they just be running and running and running. They run away when they talk about costs, right? But the Financial Edge membership, everything that I explained to you guys, from the services and the team of experts that are going to be working on your behalf, is only $79.97 a month. Only $79.97. And your spouse is included. There's no setup fees, there's no contracts. And with the customer, if you just want to be a customer, you still get incentivized to go out here and share with somebody else. Help somebody else in need. You get 3 more people that get this membership, guys. Your membership is absolutely free. And we all love free. I don't think nobody on this Zoom call, on this watch party, on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram can convince me that they wouldn't tell 3 people to get their membership for free. To save $79.97 a month and still have access to them services and them experts, man, you crazy if you could tell me that, right? But now this brings us over to the MWR Financial Business. The MWR Financial Business, guys, only $228.97. Yes, I said only $228.97. See, here's the thing, guys, I learned is that the way that we think about money is totally different, because when it's something that we want, right, we prioritize our wants over our needs at times. And so when you want something, $228.97 don't seem too bad. When them new sneakers come out, that ain't bad right there, $228, slap that on there. But when it comes to start a business, people get nervous. So I say only $228.97 to get started, right? And then after that, guys, it's only $119.97 a month. And here's the kicker. That should be covered by your instant pay raise that the Money Max experts help you get. So just imagine, from the money that you took back from the government, you can take a portion of that, put into this business, and flip that money into 10 different ways that you can get paid. Just think about that, okay? Now, the business and the membership is going to include the Business Center, the Financial Edge membership, websites, capture systems, marketing materials, training, and unlimited support. I want to highlight unlimited support, okay? We have some of the most amazing leaders in this company, some of the most amazing people on this team. I've been in many companies, and I've never been a part of a company with a culture, with the love and respect that everybody has for seeing people succeed than I have since being with MWR Financial. You are in this business with people that's ready to help you get there, right? And the thing is, our motto is no man or woman left behind unless you choose to. Literally, guys, there's no way that you can lose in this opportunity if you just plug in, okay? And then what you're going to get with this, guys, is the 3 solutions that you need to succeed, which is cash flow management, business income, and investment income. Now, this is my favorite part of the slide. Ken, no, that's why he's smiling right now. Ken, know this is my favorite part of this presentation. I'm about to preach to y'all in just about 10 seconds, because just when you thought that MWR was finished with just what they bring with the Financial Edge membership, what they bring, how they pay you 10 different ways, guys, they said, and I'm going to just bring it to you, they said that they guarantee your success or your money back. And it states, if you follow, I said if you follow our plan of action, and our strategies and experts are not able to save you or make you more money in your first 30 days, MWR will give you a full refund. Woo! Man, that feel good, don't it? Let me say that one more time to you. It's guaranteed success. They tell you right here. It says, if you follow our plan of action and our strategies, and experts are not able to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, MWR Financial will give you a full refund. Guys, in this pandemic, ain't nobody got time to be losing money chasing after opportunities. They telling you to come try us out. They telling you, they're giving you a chance to check our experts out. They telling you to check our strategies. They telling you to come in here and see what kind of money you can make in 30 days. That says a lot. So if you're still sitting here right now, thinking to yourself, I don't know if I can get in. You was worried that you was going to lose money. I just dropped that nugget right on you right there, guys. That is something that's truly powerful, all right? So don't take this for granted. Get started right away. All right, so this brings me to the end of this presentation. And I always ask at the end of the presentations, are you a 3, a 2, or a 1? All right, number 3s are like, hey, you know what? It sounds great, but I'm out, okay? If that's you, you got everything figured out, that's great. But what we ask you to do, share it with somebody else. Don't be selfish. Share it with somebody else that you love. Because I can guarantee you this, when you see their success and what happens for them, you'll be back, right? And then we got our number 2s. Our number 2s are like, hey, I love that Financial Edge membership. I want to get started with that, but I don't want to make money. I don't want to bother people. I don't want to share nothing. I just want to use it for myself. And if that's you, get back to the person that invited you to the Zoom call. Get back to the person that invited you to their watch party or somewhere on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you saw this. Get back to those people. Get the link. Get your membership started for you and your spouse tonight, okay? And then for our number 1s, our number 1 say, man, they was ready. They already flexing. I mean, Ken flexed on me earlier. He pulled out the guns on me earlier. Man, he's like, yo, I'm super fired up, right? You ready to get started because you know you ain't got nothing to lose by investing and getting started right away. Man, if that's you and you are a number 1, you get to the person that invited you to this Zoom call, the watch party, Facebook, YouTube, whatever social media platform that you've seen MWR Financial, and you get that link and you get started tonight. Because I can guarantee you this, you will be thanking them for inviting you to see this information when you see what's about to happen in your life. All right. So with that being said, guys, to all my guests, to everyone in MWR Financial, even if you ain't signed up, I know y'all about to sign up because I just feel it. I can feel it all in my soul. I know y'all about to sign up. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. Welcome to the MWR family. And you know what? I'm going to give y'all a virtual hug because that's what we do right here, man. We love people. We love making a difference. We love impacting lives. That's what we here for. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm going to tell y'all like this before we get off. This is what you're going to be singing. When you get started, hold up, are you there? Because I gotta send y'all off in style. This is what y'all gonna be singing right here. As soon as y'all get y'all membership, y'all get on board, and y'all see the results, you're gonna be like this. Hey, flex on them. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Hey, started from the bottom, now the whole team. Hey, hey. Yeah, that's what y'all gonna be saying. That's gonna be the new theme song in your life when y'all see these results. So with that being said, guys, I'm your boy Derek Casey coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Thank you for taking time out your schedule to be here. And I look forward to talking to you soon. We're going to be here tomorrow again at the same time. So y'all want to come kick it with us? Invite your guests. Get them on board. We want to talk to them. We'll holler at you soon. Peace.